Hello, and welcome back to Mimi's Corner. Thank you for always tuning in to listen. Please don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. On our story today, the Lagos State government has announced firm plans to revert Ikeja's famous computer village to a residential zone, while relocating the traders to a newly developed ICT hub at Katangwa, Abule-Egba.
We are trying to reorganize all our markets. I'll give you an example. So in Ikeja, we have the computer village. The computer village is being relocated. So we're relocating them to Katangwa. You understand? So it's not just the computer village alone. There are other activities that will happen in the Katangwa market. In the next coming weeks, you will see government efforts on Katangwa. So we're moving those people who seem to be on the road in Ikeja, also obstructing traffic, into a proper market, big enough with all the services, including creche for their children, even schools, playgrounds, mosques, churches, and some accommodation and hotel facilities. There are some storage rooms, warehouses. So we're trying to do things in a proper way.
This master plan, that part of Ikeja was reserved strictly for residential purposes. Over the years, however, commercial activities took over, leading to traffic congestion, noise pollution, overcrowding, and environmental stress. Now, the Lagos State government says it wants to correct this imbalance. The Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development recently reiterated that the state is determined to relocate all commercial activity from Ikeja's computer village to Katangwa market in Abule-Egba. Wow. Officials explained that Katangwa will not just be another market. It is being developed as a modern ICT hub with proper facilities such as schools, hospitals, warehouses, hotels, and good road network. The government insists this will not only ease congestion in Ikeja, but also provide traders with a world-class environment where their businesses can grow in an organized and sustainable manner. But while the government sounds optimistic, the mood among many traders tells a different story. Computer Village central location in Ikeja gives them easy access to customers from across Lagos and beyond. For many businesses, that accessibility translates directly into profits. True. The fear now is that moving to Katangwa, which is farther away from central Lagos, may reduce customer traffic, cut down sales, and increase operational costs. Some traders argue that the relocation might destroy years of hard work and established business network. Property owners in Ikeja are also uneasy. Many have invested heavily in commercial buildings and shops around Computer Village. If the area is rezoned for residential use, some property values may change drastically, leading to financial uncertainty. On the other hand, residents of Ikeja sees the relocation as long overdue. They complain that what was once a peaceful residential community has been turned into a chaotic commercial hub. Daily gridlock, noise from traders, overcrowding, and environmental hazard have made life difficult for families living nearby. For these residents, government action to restore Ikeja's original residential status is a welcome news, and they hope it will bring back peace, order, and improves quality of life. The relocation of Computer Village is not just about moving traders from one place to another. It has bigger implications. Economically, it could reshape Lagos ICT's ecosystem. If Katangwa is developed to be the promised international standard, it could become a thriving technology hub that rivals Silicon Valley-style clusters. But if infrastructure is delayed or poorly executed, it could cripple thousands of businesses and weaken Nigeria's tech trade. And that is where instability comes in, because in this country they promise and fail a lot. They would say, they are going to make Katangwa this, they are going to make it an ICT hub, or it's going to be the biggest, there's going to be schools, hotels, and whatnot. At the end of the day, they might end up not doing it. That is the problem we have with this our government. Socially, the move could also change the face of Ikeja. Instead of a noisy commercial center, the area could evolve into a modern residential zone with higher value housing. That might boost real estate from home developers, but hurt those who rely on commercial renters. Politically, the government's ability to handle this relocation smoothly will be closely watched. If traders feel neglected or unfairly treated, it could spark protests and public backlash. But if the relocation is done transparently, with adequate support and compensation, it could become a success story of urban planning in Lagos. But we know that is under probability. This is Nigeria, and we know how things goes in this country. In summary, the Lagos State government says there is no going back on the relocation of Computer Village. For now, consultation with traders, market leaders and stakeholders continue, but one thing is clear: Ikeja's famous Computer Village will not remain the same for much longer. The big question remains, will the Katangwa side be truly ready to handle the volume of activity? Will traders and property owners be adequately compensated? And will the relocation solve Ikeja's congestion problem without crippling Nigeria's largest ICT marketplace? Only time will give us the answer. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Please don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Until next time, bye.